This is the realistic side of finding out your child's got leukemia. Do not take life for granted.
For those who don't know us, this is me, Scott. This is my wife, Katie, and this is our son, Super Ted. We are the Bridge family, trying to get the most out of this rat race we all call life. On the 24th of February 2023, our whole world got turned upside down when we got told our 9-month-old son had been diagnosed with high-risk AML leukemia. For anyone that doesn't know what that stands for, it's acute myeloid leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer. Yes, I said it. Cancer. As you can imagine, life froze. Every parent's worst nightmare was happening right in front of our eyes. With childhood cancer happening more and more frequently across the world, we decided to document our journey from start to finish to raise awareness and give cancer within children the exposure it deserves. We hope these videos give people a raw, detailed insight into what's involved, the treatment, the day-to-day hospital life, the emotions that come with having a child with cancer. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle up as we take you along on this whirlwind of a journey to save our son's life. And remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. So if you're interested in following our journey, don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you can stick with us on this battle against cancer.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to our journey along this battle against leukemia. In this video, we'll be taking you along with us through Teddy's journey for his first round of chemotherapy. As you can imagine, the first few days of our move up to London was incredibly hard. We were forced into an unfamiliar clinical environment which we now have to call home. One of the hardest parts about the initial move up to London was simply to try and build a new base. Gosh don't allow for both parents to stay overnight in the hospital. With an hour and 40-minute commute to our home not being a realistic option, this left us with a huge task to find and fund somewhere to stay in London so we could both be by his bedside.
So, excuse my voice, I've started to lose it due to excess crying and talking and waffling on to people on the phone. So this is day 2 in London. I'm in an accommodation in Camden somewhere, which is about 15 minutes away from the hotel, which the hospital, which the hospital put me up for 3 days, which is amazing. About to go back and hopefully get Teddy's blood tests so they can check if he is okay to go ahead with the bone marrow sample, and see if his lung x-ray was okay, to see if he's okay to go under general anaesthetic to start the operations today. So today's going to be the biggest test so far. Today's a new day. But for now I'm going to head back to the hospital, go and meet up with Kate, which I can't wait to see her, and get back to our unit and start this all over again. So we'll keep you updated.
On day 2, Gosh were very keen to start Teddy's treatment immediately. This starts off with Teddy having to go under general anaesthetic to have a centre line fitted into one of his main arteries in his heart, which they will use to put all his medication and chemotherapy through, and also have a bone marrow aspiration to take a sample to understand in more detail how bad Teddy's leukemia is. There is nothing harder than watching your child be pumped with a drug by a complete stranger until he goes limp in your arms. When we put him under general anaesthetic, this truly broke me. After a long hour-and-a-half wait, we finally got the call that Teddy was awake, all went well, and was back on the ward. This
You might see what Helen can sort out for us, who's the head nurse on our ward. See what she can sort out for me long term. But in all honesty, we think we're gonna hunker down in the Bedford hotel for the first 6 weeks, as they've been absolutely amazing and given us a price of £90 a night, which is ridiculous around here. And I think it's imperative for me and Kate to have a base where you can get a slight glimpse of normality, have a shower, feel safe, get out of the ward, and we can alternate that every night. Just one night with Ted, one night away, just have a bath, a shower, anything, just a bit of normality. So we think that's where we're going to go. We've been absolutely blessed to have some amazing donations from the GoFundMe page, so that has allowed us to do it. We wouldn't be able to do it without that, but it's impossible. So, but I still feel very weird about the whole thing, because I never ever like taking money from anyone, but the support has been absolutely mind-blowing. It really, really has. And so yeah, I'm off to the hospital now to go and smash day 4. Let's go, Teddy.
Dada. Good morning, Dada. Dada.
Got a lot of time to reflect today because Kate's out with her mum and dad, so I'm just me and Ted's here. But something that I can't get my head around, and I haven't been able to for a long time, and having a situation like this come into your life proves this, is that it is impossible to not take life for granted. So until something like this happens, you then get put in a situation where you feel like you were taking things for granted, which you were, which I was 100%. My day-to-day life was absolutely amazing. I loved it, absolutely loved it. I wouldn't change it and didn't change it. But in the scenario that I'm in now, I would do anything to have a day back in my normal life. And if I had that opportunity, then I would 100% appreciate so many different things by just living that normal life. But I think we're all guilty of not enjoying life to the fullest and taking life for granted, to be honest with you. Like, if I had my time again, knowing what I know now and what I've learned in this last week, I would do things very differently, and I will do throughout. Like, anything that you want or want to achieve, or
of the chemotherapy is to completely kill off all of the Teddy's blood cells to eradicate any cancer in his body. The bone marrow in all of our bodies acts as a factory to produce all of our blood cells and platelets in our body. Teddy's diagnosis means his bone marrow produces bad cancerous white blood cells, so by killing off all his cells in his marrow during the first round of chemo should hopefully produce a cancer-free body. This doesn't mean, by any means, he is cured. Teddy's body, with his unfortunate gene mutation, if treatment stopped in time, would start producing cancerous white blood cells again. This is why, inevitably, he will need a full bone marrow transplant to hopefully stop cancer returning forever.
Teddy B, time to get ready for bed. Ready for a bed bath. 3, 2, 1. All done. So today is Well Book Day and we have ourselves a very own Elma, the elephant. Daddy's got his Smurf sockies on because you got your Smurf juice going in again. He's got his Smurf sockies on. Daddy's got his Smurf sockies on. Daddy's got his Smurf sockies on. Got a button. I love you so much, mate. You all need to be a little bit more like you.
With our original treatment plan being 4 rounds of chemo to reach cure, as time went past we had another heartbreaking meeting with our head consultant. Further testing during his first round of chemo, we got told that due to Teddy's gene mutation, we had no other choice but to have a full bone marrow transplant, which was our worst case scenario.
What a fucking day. Just when you think you couldn't get any worse, you never underestimate this world because it's always got plenty to throw at you. It has left us with a fucking zero option but to fight. Our worst case scenario is now being lived. Very, very numb, very motionless. It's a very weird feeling. Very, very weird feeling. But from the start of this thing, we always said we'll be bulletproof for Teddy, but also never give up. So there are 2 things we're going to hold on to. Make sure we do. Not once has that boy even nearly given up or nearly made this hard work for us. Every day he's just put one foot in front of the other and taken it all on the chin and is striding through this. He's just had another bout of chemo, woke up and fucking had the nurses in stitches. What is that? Why is it so unfair that he can be so fucking happy but also so ill? He doesn't even know it. He doesn't know it. The way we're looking at it is nothing's changed. The goalposts have changed. Slightly further away now. But the fucking same outcome is coming. We've still got to save his life. He has an opportunity. So the goal don't change. So if there's one last passing word I'm going to say to myself, is to be a little more like Ted. Get a bit of grit behind me, a bit of determination, smile through it, and we'll get out the other end of this. Let's go.
That just about brings us to the end of part 1 of this first round of chemotherapy. In the next video, we will be finally getting to leave the ward for the first time, have our first bath, have some of our friends and family up to see Teddy, and even have that heartbreaking moment of Teddy losing all of his hair. Once again, thank you so much for watching and sharing this journey with us. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel as we continue on this heartbreaking journey to save our son's life. And remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised.